Everybody warm enough out there? Well, welcome everyone. And thank you so much for joining us on this festive but cold evening. I'm Sarah Clark, Secretary of the Agency of Administration, and I am honored to serve as Master of Ceremonies for the 2025 annual Christmas tree lighting. I'm excited to share this festive night celebrating our Vermont spirit with Governor Scott and all of you. I remember coming here for the first time with my own son when he was 8 years old and enjoying the caroling and the lights of the Christmas tree, and that was more than a decade ago. It was special then and even more special now. I hope everyone has taken the opportunity to go for a horse and carriage ride, visit the animals, as well as enjoy the performances of Cirque de Fuego and Shida. Tonight's outdoor program will include music from the Shelburne Community School, thanking some community members, and the main event, the lighting of the Christmas tree by Governor Scott and all of his helpers. I am pleased to introduce Shelburne Community School Chorus, directed by Lori Marino, to perform 2 songs.
Sarah, are we lighting the tree after I speak? Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no.
Oh, really? Well, then, yeah, no. I'll just stand here and hold it.
You are reporting work today.
Yeah, me too.
Keep those hands up in their para in their class. Actually running out of space. We got one of those sweet, I got one of those like foam streamers, like 20-foot pole. That's great to see.
It's all gold.
So that's
Oh, hi!
Took a long walk.
Such wonderful music, thank you. This beautiful spruce tree comes to us from Moortown, Vermont, and was graciously donated by Waste Management's Moortown landfill. I want to thank our Montpelier Complex District Facilities Manager, Jim Tizisto, and his daughter Hayden for their help selecting this tree. They were traveling on Route 2 after school one day when they spotted the perfect Christmas tree on the side of the road. In a moment, I'll be turning this event over to Governor Scott, but I'd like to take the opportunity to thank so many people who put this spectacular evening together. Without their efforts and dedication, this event wouldn't be anywhere near as festive. We greatly appreciate Lori Marino and the students from the Shelburne Community School for their beautiful songs this evening. And thank you to Vermont Flannel, who, when they heard of our flannel theme for this year's event, generously donated flannel to the kids from the Shelburne Community School to help keep them warm on this chilly night. And thanks to all of our wonderful performers and the folks who brought their animals to join us. To the BGS Christmas Tree Planning Committee and Maintenance crew, thank you for your commitment and dedication to this event. Thank you to the DMV law enforcement team who escort the tree every year to the State House. And a special thank you to the SD Ireland and V-Trans for their festive rolling light show. I know I love seeing them. And thank you to the American Red Cross for providing hot chocolate to keep us warm as we've experienced the outside festivities on this cold night. Now please join me in giving a warm welcome to Governor Phil Scott.
Well, thank you, Secretary Clark, and thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate the start of this holiday season. In the last few years, we've made this event bigger and now have many animals, including Franny, the miniature donkey, reindeer, goats, and sheep. And this year, I believe there was even a chicken, as well as a pair of oxen named Harley and Davidson. We've also added fire dancers and African drummers who have done a wonderful job tonight, and I thank you all for being here. I also want to thank Waste Management Group, who donated this year's tree from Moortown right down on Route 2, and the Friends of the Vermont State House, who've done a beautiful job decorating the inside of the State House. And last but not least, the dedicated state employees who spent hours making sure this year's tree was straight and had plenty of lights, as well as a new star. After looking at the old star, which was made out of an old whiteboard, BGS decided it was time for an upgrade. So Mike Herring and Sean Graves, both from BGS, were asked to find a replacement. They quickly realized how expensive stars are, so Mike decided he'd make one himself, which is three-dimensional and fully illuminated, and much less expensive, which I very, very much appreciate. Mike's helped to decorate the tree for nearly 15 years, and it's become a sense of pride for him, and now we have a beautiful star for many years to come, thanks to his goodwill. The holiday season is a special time of year to connect with friends and family, to give those less fortunate a little bit of help and be a little more kind to one another. And I think we can all agree, we could use a little more of that these days. A few years ago, during COVID, we started a program called Rays of Kindness to recognize the good happening across the state. We kept it going ever since because there are all kinds of acts of kindness happening all around us every single day. We've recognized Vermonters for many things, like delivering a warm meal to someone going through a difficult time, helping out an elderly neighbor by mowing their lawn, or driving someone without transportation to an appointment. And I get it, these random acts may seem small to some, but even a tiny bit of kindness can brighten someone's day. Earlier this year, Laura, who's a Vermont native and now lives in Colorado, reached out to my office. She explained that in 2022 her grandmother was sick, so she wanted to send some balloons to cheer her up, but had no way to deliver them. So Laura called the Springfield Police Department, and 30 minutes later, officers showed up at her grandmother's door to deliver the balloons. 3 years later, Laura's niece and nephew were visiting their great-grandmother for their birthday, and Laura wanted to send some cupcakes to help celebrate. So once again, she called the Springfield Police Department, and before long there was a knock on the door with a cupcake delivery. Laura explained how much joy this brought her grandmother, who's 95 and can't do as much as she used to. This good deed and countless others shows us what's possible, because kindness is contagious. And if we all do our part, I believe we can make Vermont an even more special place than it already is. So thanks again for being here to help kick off the holiday season. And I want to wish all of you a very, very Merry Christmas. And now for the main event. We're going to light the tree, but I'm going to need some help up here. So I need some kids. You want to come up? Come on up. Don't touch it yet. That was just a test. Okay. We're going to need a countdown. We'll go from 5, okay?
But you get to be
5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job.
Just a little bit.
That candy cane really does work. Before we wrap up, I'd like to make sure everyone knows what is in store for the rest of the evening. The Shelburne Community School will perform one more song. And after that, everyone is invited into the State House for cookies and refreshments. And please join the governor in the House chamber for the reading of The Night Before Christmas. Merry Christmas, all.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
It's straight right now.
Yeah.
Hello.
This is my friend, Buddy.
Hi, everybody.
Give me your autograph. Oh my God.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, listen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod Up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh. To his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight. Wait a second. Did you hear that?
Santa!
Oh, Santa! We want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Thanks very much for coming tonight. Make sure you come back, okay?
Guys, still come out.
All right, thank you.